Hello, I'm Agent Gautier from Channel 10 News, and today we have a young woman named Holly Robinson with a peculiar disorder called Obsessive Compulsive Disorder. People with OCD, which is Obsessive Compulsive Disorder, tend to have different rituals and thoughts. Can you please tell us about yours?
About my thoughts? Well, they don't leave me. They're always there. One of my most important things is germs. I'm horrified of germs. In public, I have to wear a dust mask over my face, and I'm always nervous that the germs are going to permeate my mask and make me sick, or get in my lungs and then I'm also afraid that my mask is going to fall off in public and somebody will sneeze on me. The way that helps me get rid of these thoughts temporarily is to wear the mask in public. Another really big one for me is I constantly worry about leaving the stove or the lights on. It's horrible when I leave the house. I have to constantly come back in my house to check if the lights or the stove is left on. Sometimes it takes me an hour or two just to leave for work because I'm so nervous about my house burning down or my electric bill going up.
What was it like growing up?
I didn't really know I was different until I started going to elementary school, and so they would always call me cleaning manie or freak or other harsh nicknames.
When the children at school made fun of you and your self-esteem was lowered, will you please tell me about the other psychological effects that may have had on you?
It, yeah, I was diagnosed with depression and I had some anxiety disorders as well. I've been told that often correlates with obsessive compulsive disorder. And so I was put on medications such as alprazolam and Prozac for a while. They helped sometimes, but not completely.
How do people treat you now than as they did as a child?
As an adult, I still get weird looks. People, when I wear my dust mask in public, people are always looking at me. Some laugh. Some they just don't understand the dangers of this environment, the atmosphere. There's so many germs. The children stare at me and they try not to laugh, but I can tell they think I'm weird.
Are there any events that may have led to your OCD?
Dr. Cindy has told me that these obsessive thoughts and behaviors can be made worse by stress or tragedy. One thing that happened to me in my life when I was 5 years old, my mother, she has OCD, and my father is a complete opposite. He is a slob. He leaves the house messy. He leaves the stove on. I mean, how dangerous is that? And so one day, my mother was cleaning. She cleaned 4 or 5 hours a day, twice a day. She was cleaning and she stepped on the banana peel. She proceeded to skid across the room, where she hit her head on the counter, and then she had a concussion for a couple of days. She was in the hospital, and she got so furious and angry with my father by the time she was out of the hospital that they decided to divorce. That scarred me. I love both my parents, and I didn't ever want that to happen. From that point on, I was always cleaning things because I didn't want that to happen to anybody else. My thoughts got more repetitive, and they started controlling me more, and I couldn't get away.
How were you diagnosed?
I was diagnosed in the 5th grade. My teacher started noticing some abnormal behavior during recess. I love monkey bars. They were one of my favorite things to play on as a child. But so many people love them too. We were always fighting over the monkey bars. So naturally, there was a lot of germs on the monkey bars. So I would bring my own set of Clorox disinfecting wipes, and I would wipe off each bar. And then other children would use them right afterwards, and they would fall because they would slip on the monkey bars because they were still wet from the disinfecting wipes. And so that was kind of causing some problems, and I got sent to the principal's office a few times, and my teacher sent me to a specialist, and then they were like, yep, you have obsessive compulsive disorder.
Thank you for your time, Holly. It was very nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too. Thank you so much.
I hope your therapy goes well. This was Megan Gauthier with Channel 10 News.